Hi there, it's August 2021, an update of the portfolio and the new stock I added to my daughter's dividend portfolio. How are you today? Welcome to my channel where you can follow my journey to set up and maintain a dividend portfolio for my 5-year-old daughter. I started buying dividend stocks for my daughter for at least $50 each month, starting January 2020. And next to that, I bought 0.01 Bitcoin, which is growing around 5% yearly. Watch the whole video to find out which stock I bought for August and why. August 2021. I bought a 20th dividend paying stock. I will give an overview of the portfolio and the market in July. This month I will analyze and compare Home Depot and International Flavors and Fragrances Incorporated. If you are new and like to follow my journey and see the dividend portfolio of my daughter grow, then please consider subscribing. I upload a new video each month at least. Let's do a small recap from my previous videos and discuss the market, the S&P 500, as well as Bitcoin and the portfolio in July. I have bought 19 dividend-paying stocks. Along the way, I got diversified along each sector according to eToro, the broker I use. I have ensured that there are dividend payouts each month, actually with more than $1 each month. So I can invest this directly the next month in a new dividend stock. And what happened in July? The S&P 500 has a nice rise from 4,300 to 4,400, although it had a sudden drop in the second half of the month to below 4,250. My portfolio overall did well and went up from 17.3% to 18.5% in the green. Approximately 2/3 of the dividend stocks went up this month. Noticeable are McDonald's, Pepsi, Sherwin-Williams, and last month's pick, Pfizer, which all went up between 5 and 10% last month. On the downside, PPG Industries went down around 5%. The other stocks moved less than 5% in July. And Bitcoin? Bitcoin did a nice move upwards from 35k to around 41k at the end of July, but not before it went down just below 29k. BlockFi gave a nice interest, which resulted in an additional 3,348 Satoshi, and with the received interest of the previous months, in total of 1,009,790 Satoshi. If you are interested in BlockFi, where you can open an interest account and buy Bitcoin, you can use the link below. It gives a $10 bonus when you invest $100 or more. I received 4 dividend payouts in July. Genuine Parts Company, Merck, Cardinal Health, and McCormick & Company, which totaled in $1.06. However, again like last month, I noticed that next to the dividends, more cash was added to my account. 77 cents to be precise. A small search learned that it is from T. Rowe Price. The company's CEO commented that this special cash dividend is an efficient return of capital to our stockholders and reflects the healthy cash position on our balance sheet. So with this added to the dividend payouts, it totals in $1.83. And of course, this will be added to the stock to buy in August, along with the $50. Since this will be the 20th stock that is added, the total allocated amount of the dividend portfolio is over $1,000. And now let's take a look at the stocks I will examine and why I choose these two. As I mentioned in the beginning, I chose to examine Home Depot, ticker symbol HD, and International Flowers and Fragrances, ticker symbol IFF. Looking for dividend stocks to compare, I stumbled upon an article on Yahoo, see the link below the video, which showed the 10 best dividend contenders to buy in 2021. A company that pays out dividends and has increased its dividend yield for the past 10 years or more, but less than 25 years, is referred to as a dividend contender. From those suggested, I chose Home Depot and International Flavors and Fragrances. They show potential and have a nice dividend. Do you like how I work and want to buy the same stocks now and in the future as part of your portfolio with no effort? You can make an account by eToro and copy my trades automatically by using the copy trader feature. Of course, at your own risk. I am not a financial advisor. So let's start with analyzing these companies. First, we take a look at what these companies do in short. The Home Depot, commonly known as Home Depot, is the largest home improvement retailer in the United States, supplying tools, construction products, and services. International Flowers and Fragrances is an American corporation that produces flavors, fragrances, and cosmetic actives, which is marketed globally. It's headquartered in New York and has creative, sales, and manufacture facilities in 47 different countries. So let's look a bit closer to these two dividend stocks and analyze them using the 7 steps. The first step is to look at the dividend yield, the annual dividend paid divided by the stock price, and this multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. A yield between 3 and 7% is considered to be a good catch. The dividend yield of Home Depot is 1.9%, and the dividend yield of International Flavors and Fragrances is 2.0%. Both are okay, but do not meet this criteria. The second step is to check the dividend growth of over 10 years or more, a sign of a solid dividend and a feature that is attractive for dividend investors. The Home Depot has 12 years of consecutive dividend growth, and International Flavors and Fragrances has 19 years of growth. Both, of course, so-called dividend contenders and meet this criteria. The third step is to look if the payout ratio is under 70%. The payout ratio is the amount of earnings paid out in dividends. The dividend payout ratio is ideally under 70%. You do not want a company that pays almost every cent they earn to dividends only. That is too risky. Home Depot pays out 47%, a great number, and International Flavors and Fragrances pays 52% out as dividend. And both meet this criteria. The fourth step is to look at the 5 years dividend CAGR. The dividend CAGR, or compound annual growth rate, is a fast way to measure the dividend growth. Numbers you would like to see are 7% or more, and if that is not met, then add the previous mentioned dividend yield. If they add up to 9% or more, then it's still okay. Home Depot has a growth rate of 19.7%, which is great. International Flowers and Fragrances has a growth rate of 6.5%, which does not meet this criteria, not even when the dividend yield is added. The fifth step is to check the trend of the dividend yield, a way to check the ratio of the stock price and dividend payout over the years. You would like to see an uptrend where the dividend payout rises more than the stock price. I'll just check the last 5 years. Home Depot shows a flat line with a bump in the middle, which is not good but not bad either. International Flavors and Fragrances shows an uptrend and does meet this criteria. The sixth step is to look for the year-over-year trends of the revenue of a company. Home Depot performs very well, especially in 2021, and has an increase every year. Very well. International Flavors and Fragrances has one decline, so not bad but not really good either. However, it is noticeable that except in 2020, the annual revenue increases are quite impressive. The last step, number 7, is looking for increasing year-over-year cash flows. Home Depot again performs quite well and has an increase every year. International Flavors and Fragrances does not, and therefore does not meet this criteria. And now to look at an overview of the steps and the results. Home Depot and International Flavors and Fragrances do not meet the criteria for dividend yield and are below the 3%. Both stocks meet the dividend growth of 10 years or more as dividend contenders, step number 2. Both have a good dividend payout ratio and meet the criteria in step number 3. Home Depot meets the criteria of step number 4, the 5 years dividend CAGR. International Flavors and Fragrances does not. Step number 5, the trend of the dividend yield. Home Depot is stable, so not so good, but not bad either. And International Flavors and Fragrances has an uptrend and does meet this criteria. For step number 6, the year-over-year trend of the revenue. Home Depot meets this criteria. International Flavors and Fragrances is not good, but not bad either. For step number 7, the increasing year-over-year cash flows, Home Depot meets this criteria and International Flavors and Fragrances does not. If you rate all these steps with a 1 for good, a 1/2 for not so good, but not so bad, and a 0 for bad, then Home Depot has a score of 5.5 points and International Flavors and Fragrances 3.5 points. And therefore, Home Depot wins this month. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, this is for entertainment and a bit of educational purposes only. Any investment has risks, so do your own research. So I found my stock to buy for August. And when the market opened on the 1st of August, I bought for $51.83 Home Depot, ticker symbol HD. If you like this video, please consider liking or sharing this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me to grow this channel. Thanks for watching and see you next video.